Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today for another video. Now today, guys, we have more updates on what's been going on here with Loot Lake, the runes, and everything else. We're going to dive into what's currently going on in the game and what it means. Make sure to drop a like on the video as always and subscribe if you're new for more daily Fortnite content. Looks like we're going to have a lot of stuff to cover over the next couple days and weeks especially, so you definitely don't want to miss any of that. Shout out to these legends for using my supported creator code. Really appreciate that. It's Pineapples YT. If you want to get a mention in a future video, just send me a screenshot. So if you take a look at the volcano and you really look at it, you'll notice that it's smoking. There is now smoke coming right out of the volcano. Man, I made a video yesterday, uploaded that video. Within 5 minutes of me uploading, the volcano started to smoke, which was really unfortunate, but yeah, this is definitely something that's happening in the game. It's a product of the very first rune reaching Loot Lake. That's what happened the second it got there. Here we are inside of the volcano. I've seen a lot of people that say it looks like the bubbles are getting a little bit more ferocious. Looks like it's, ramping up a little bit, which would definitely explain why it's smoking right now, Really interesting stuff, to be honest with you. Just a little while ago, this happened in the middle of Loot Lake. The second rune has risen from the ground, and you can see this is the exact thing that we saw yesterday. As you can see, this is the rune that looks a little bit like a fidget spinner, and if you watched yesterday's video, you'll know that I showed gameplay of there being like lasers that connect to 3 different runes. Well, the lasers have started to appear around the map, and ironically enough, there are 3 of them. For starters, you have this one, which is very close to Haunted Hills, sitting on this mountain. This one is blue. Then you've got this one near Polar Peak, which is red. Again, they all have the same logo on the side and their corresponding color. And finally, we have this one on top of the volcano, which is green. Now, this is really weird looking because it actually has 2 different lasers coming out of it. I'm almost positive this is a glitch because of me being in replay mode right now. This beam right here that you see, I'm pretty sure is the actual one. But if you follow this second beam, you see it's kind of curved. It's really interesting how it's curved and is very particular about it in that way. But you can see ultimately, it leads straight to this rune that's been lifted out of Loot Lake. It curves and ends up perfectly, and I mean perfectly on the rune, completely connected. So is that a sign that they could all be connected with these lasers at some point? I don't know, but it's very interesting to say the least. These laser things have been constantly going back and forth in a 360-degree field of view and have basically just been searching and scanning for something. They don't really stay in the same place or look in the same area for very long. I feel like at some point they're all just going to connect to a straight line in the middle, and it might be somewhere in this area. If that actually is what they do, then it would form this shape right here exactly, which makes a whole lot of sense considering this is the rune that this is happening on. Another really interesting point is you can actually go and hit these. You can do damage to all 3 of these laser sites, but there's no health bar. It has like unlimited health, at least for now. Maybe at some point we'll have to go and hit these just like we did with that rune a couple days ago to activate or trigger something in particular to happen. Really interesting stuff going on here in Fortnite. Truly, Epic Games is on another level when it comes to keeping fans engaged with the storyline. You would have never thought a battle royale game would have a storyline as intricate, involved, and complicated as what we have right now. So there's been 1 completed rune, and there's a second one in progress now that leaves 3 more runes for this event. What are your theories on what's going to happen? I would love to hear your thoughts. Alright, so on top of what I just showed you, there is a lot more Fortnite actually announced today that I want to go over with you. So early this morning they tweeted and said, whatever it takes, April 25th, 2019, hashtag Fortnite with Avengers. This is the second time that they have partnered with Marvel for an Avengers movie. They did this 1 year ago, almost exactly, if you'll remember, with Avengers Infinity War. Now, there was a Thanos LTM back then where you could play as Thanos and everyone was trying to grab the Infinity Gauntlet, and it was a fun, really cool game mode. And I've seen so many people ask me and say, Dr. P, are we getting another Avengers game mode? Because we got one last year, now there's an even bigger movie coming out than the last one. So I always told people I don't know, I think it could be possible, but now it's almost confirmed. And even if we don't get a game mode, we're getting some kind of collaboration with, Marvel and the Avengers movies. So I expect this to be really, really interesting and fun. And I expect nothing less because of the last time we played with the Marvel crossover. It was amazing. The interesting thing about this to me is the teaser, the way they kind of showed it off to the world. So obviously, the motto for the movie, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but if you watch the Avengers Endgame trailers, you'll know the motto, what they keep saying over and over is whatever it takes. And that's exactly what the tweet says. The picture actually shows what appears to be the Bright Bomber holding Captain America's shield. Just for comparison, here was the teaser they tweeted out a year ago to announce the first collaboration with Marvel. This shows our good old boy Omega with Thanos, and Thanos is holding the Infinity Gauntlet with all of the Infinity Stones. They showed off and gave a big hint as to what the game mode was going to be about based on what they decided to tease. The Infinity Gauntlet was visible, Thanos was visible, and we got a game mode that involved both of them. Shocker. This teaser shows the Bright Bomber holding Captain America's shield. What if we get a game mode that's centered around this shield instead of the gauntlet? I actually think that's quite likely. Pictures are worth 1,000 words, and that's definitely the case with Epic Games. Anything they put out has some kind of a subliminal meaning. It's all calculated. Why do you think they chose this specific picture at this angle for the teaser? Most likely because there's going to be something involving that shield. You watch. There was a leak that came out today that says essentially in Season 9, which by the way is in like 15 days. It's so close, man. How did time slip away from us? I feel like this happens every single time. Anyway, there's been a leak that in Season 9, we are going to be able to gift battle passes to each other, which is a huge step forward in the right direction. Now, the thing is, we know the gifting system is currently in the game. It's been in the game like 3 or 4 times, all in trial periods for a limited time. I'm pretty sure the period we're in right now with it is the longest it stayed in the game, which is a reassuring sign. And now we have this leak that says we're going to be able to gift battle passes in Season 9, which, like I just said, isn't that far away at all. It's a little over 2 weeks. It's giving me hope that Epic is strongly considering making the gifting system a permanent feature in the game. And here's my argument. Why would it not be something they leave permanent? What does it do that harms you at all if you're Epic Games? It does nothing but promote more skin buying and more money in your pocket. Not to mention it makes for some really cool giveaways for YouTubers and content creators and just makes an easy platform to give some stuff away. I would like to see them change a couple things about the gifting system though. I would like it so you do not have to be friends with them. It would be easy if I could just type in an Epic name, boom, there they go, they get a gift. I'd also like to see them remove the limit on the amount of gifts that can be sent, and I guess that's just me being a YouTuber and looking out for my giveaways, but it would be nice to be able to send out more than 3 per day and hit a lot more of you guys and get a wider range of people I can send gifts to. And even if they do keep it so you have to be friends with them, they should make it so they're instantly eligible to have gifts sent to them. You've got to wait a whole 48 hours from the time you add them in order to send a gift at the moment, which definitely complicates things from a content creator standpoint. The feature should have been a permanent feature the first time it graced the game. If you'll remember, if you were playing Fortnite, way back when, you'll know that the gifting system was a leak for so long, and I made so many videos about it talking about when it would come, and I was a little disappointed when it did come out and you weren't able to gift locker skins and all that stuff that we thought you could do. But nonetheless, the gifting feature is a great feature, and obviously it has no reason to leave, and I hope Epic sees that, and I think they are starting to kind of get the picture and get the point based on the leaks we see right now. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed and liked what you see and want to see more. Reminder, I'm uploading daily Fortnite content for you guys, keeping you up to date and fully in the loop with everything going on in the game. If there's anything that changes with the runes, with anything going on right now with the Loot Lake situation, I will be sure to let you guys know in a timely fashion. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys, and until then, peace out.